Hi, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is your weekend tarot for 15th and 16th of February. I'm just looking at my top, which looks amazingly crumpled. 15th and 16th of February 2020. Okay, looky here, we're like a long way into 2020 and it just was like that. It was for me anyway, in a flash. We are using Tarot of the 78 Doors. I cannot help myself. I think we're going to do reversals as well. Let's be in the whole hog for this. Let's be in the whole hog. A few of you recently have asked me what my layout is. Well, you can probably guess it's all sorts of things. I don't follow particular tarot spreads. I used to try... a while ago, I'm particularly bad at Celtic crosses. I'll tell you why, because the Celtic cross for me is fixed. All the cards, I don't know, different readers will do it different ways, but for me, it just fixed things in a way that I don't believe time is fixed, you know, into like past and present and all that stuff. So, I sort of read about 9 cards-ish in most of my readings. Sometimes 7. It's very liberal, okay? Gosh, what is going on with this? Right. Okay. I used to watch a reader just before I started my channel. I think she was called Moonwater Tarot. And she used to have a really nice sort of 9 card spread. So I think I just picked it up from there. But you've got to find your own, you know, some of you, and I will be doing more tarot tutorials, some of you will prefer a more formal approach and it will really work for you, and some of you won't, but that's something you have to find out. This is an interesting reading. Whew. Some of this may be post-Valentine blues. Yeah. Some of you hoped for something that may not have transpired. I'm going to have a peek at the bottom. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. So I shuffled these and I turned them quite a lot. Okay. And there's a lot of reversals. So, star in reverse. Hope. We are really catching the Mercury retrograde feels now, okay? It goes retrograde technically on the 17th. It's retrograde for me. It's a drawback. It's a peel back. It's a rewind, okay? It's, you know, it's a back pedal. It's all of that kind of stuff. And this is quite tricky energy. Now, I'm interested in this, the Knave of Chalices, which, you know what I'm like with Knights and Pages, as soon as they change it. I'm pretty sure this represents a page energy. Page of Cups. And look, he's a water diviner. Now, those of you that have watched the channel for a while will know that I am fascinated by water divining. I've never done it. I think I'm going to be doing it soon because I've met someone who is experienced at it and can take me to do it, okay? Water diviner, upside down energy. Of course, the Page of Cups as well is an initial offer of love or something. Some of you are waiting for a Valentine or something and that did not transpire. But we did talk about this yesterday because there was all of the Page and the Knight of Pentacles in the gummy bears, okay? Now we also have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. There he is in the upright. He is the person who comes in with the box of chocks or the flowers or whatever it is, steaming in, you know, with passion and all that stuff. And that's in the reverse, okay? So it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. And next to it, the 9 of Cups in reverse. Let's have a look at that in the upright. Yeah, the 9 of Cups, the emotional wish card. What you desired, what you wanted, what you hoped for, what you probably, looking at this reading, didn't get. Now, this is particularly resonant for you if you've got water in your chart or if you're a water sign. I've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So, particularly getting a Cancerian vibe for some reason. No real reason for that, just a hunch. Queen of Cups in reverse. Why do my instincts tell me that this job, person, whatever, is so right for me if it never shows up for me in ways that would prove that fact? Okay? That is the energy of this reading. That is a difficult energy. We are not going to shy away from it, because we don't shy away from it on Gemstone Tarot. Otherwise, it would all be saccharine, it would all be glitter and unicorns, and it isn't. Now, look who's shown up again. Is he the Knight or the Page? The Knave. The Page. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. There he is with his weird puzzle. Hello, would you like to do my Rubik's Cube? Did you ever try and do Rubik's Cubes? You may be thinking that this particular situation feels like a Rubik's Cube. You know, when you kind of wanted just to go, stuff it and take the stickers off, and some people did this, and then just stick them all on. I'll take them off and I'll stick them on, and then I will have solved this Rubik's Cube. And of course what happens then is the dissatisfaction that we humans experience when we sort of jimmied something up ourselves that actually was going to get solved or not solved, but wasn't really our job to take the stickers off and put them back on again, okay? Because it doesn't make you feel good. You don't get the prize you think you're going to get. Okay. We've got so many pages. We've got the Page of Swords in reverse, the Spy. So for some of you, looking out, watching and waiting in the negative way, looking at people's social media, looking to see if someone else did something on Valentine's Day, just for a few of you, looking others of you, just comparing others' amazing lives, maybe on Instagram or whatever it is. We all do this stuff, okay? We all do this stuff. There is a lot of Knights and Pages, of forces and feelings, of watching and waiting in a good way and watching and waiting in a negative, human kind of a way, because we are human. Again, we've got the Empress in the reverse, and the Empress again is, if you think, she's like all four queens put together with the power of all of them, including the velvetist, the velveteen of waiting, okay, is the Empress. She's usually in some kind of lush velvet gown on a lush throne, and she doesn't rush around for anybody, and she waits for things to come to her. But they haven't, the Star. And sometimes they don't. And I am not going to say everything happens for a reason, because I'm not sure it does. You know, there you go. Truth is out there. I'm not sure it does. Or I'm not sure why things happen, but I certainly don't think that sentence covers it very well. For me, I find that incredibly irritating when you're in a bit of a sour energy, and someone says everything happens for a reason, and you think, what reason would that be then? So what I would say with this, okay, weirdly I suppose, is go with the sour, okay? If you feel completely disappointed, feel disappointed. Don't try and smooth it over. Don't say it happened for a reason. Who cares? You're disappointed, okay? It will change. It's not the end of the story. I will give you that. I do get that hunch. Because this chap, the Page of Pentacles, keeps turning up. And it is the card of waiting in the most elevated of senses, okay? I think there's a heavy dose of acceptance involved in this. Acceptance and waiting without the anxiety, okay? There may be the hurt, there may be the disappointment, there may be the crossness, the bad feelings, the anger, all of those things in the kaleidoscope and the washing machine. But that's okay. But waiting can be detachment and denial, and we're not in detachment and denial. We have the Five of Cups, okay? Good old-fashioned feeling sad about it, feeling grief about it, okay? Feeling it full stop. And the Two of Pentacles in the upright. I actually love this Two of Pentacles. I do love the 78 Doors. it's definitely a difficult read, as in, you know, it gets down to it, doesn't it? But I just like its style. I can't even put my finger on why, but I love that. And I actually find this is the washing machine, this is the mix, this is the Jupiter in Capricorn. Now, I'm no astrologer. Deborah, it's Jupiter in Capricorn, you are resident astrologer. I think it is, isn't it? Jupiter's in Capricorn, and I think it's direct, I think. This is all just I think. Because it keeps coming up, and it's important. You know, Capricorn is a sign that is realistic, that is coin-based. And I don't mean to say that Capricorns are materialistic, I don't mean that. I mean coin-based, pentacle, earth, what is achievable, 3D, can we do this? Are you with me? Leadership, all that stuff, which we need. And then Jupiter is the dreamer, you know, semi-ruler of Pisces, dreams, expansion, philosophy, travel, woohoo, but with the coins, okay? That's why you get the juggler with the coins for the Two of Pentacles around the infinity symbol. That's where we're at. Just no other way around it, okay? Oh my God, how strange is that? So I pick up Colette Baron Reid, Wisdom of the Oracle, and that's a Two of Pentacles. It's come up a lot in any readings I've done recently. It's come up all the time, and it doesn't normally come up all the time, but it has. Blessed, the blessed prawn is back, the angel prawn. I love this card, and I do feel in all of this nonsense and whatever else is going on, I do feel goodness. I have no idea what it is, okay, but I do feel it. And I'm quite pleased about that, because it's challenging. This is challenging. There's disappointment in this. So, oh, that can't be in reverse. Serenity. The whole serenity prayer, isn't it? Another thing that I don't really, when I'm feeling not very serene and I read the serenity prayer, I want to argue with it. I know. I'm like, I'm going to argue with the serenity prayer. Just like when I used to put my sat-nav on and argue with the sat-nav. At the end of the road, turn right. Nope, I'm turning left. Don't be afraid to feel sassy about your disappointment, okay? Feel it, feel petty, feel sour, feel disappointed, feel whatever you need to feel. It's going to move anyway, and it's going to move into a retrograde kaleidoscope. Enjoy the kaleidoscope. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.